Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. It's been a long time since I did a Kakuro video, and it so happens that someone posted a Kakuro puzzle on Logic Masters Deutschland, and it's called Kakuro Loop, and it's by Genomico. I'm not sure I've ever solved puzzles by Genomico. Oh, Genomico is Tom Groot-Kormeling from the Netherlands. Oh, I'm almost sure I never solved puzzles from him, but, well, that's an opportunity to fix this. So let's have a look. So at first glance, it looks almost like a regular Kakuro puzzle, except that you can see that there are 0 clues or even 1 clue, which is very little for a Kakuro sum. So the rules are almost the same as usual, meaning that every time you have a number somewhere in one of those shaded cells, it means that this number is the sum of all digits that you see in an alignment of digits between 2 shaded cells or between 1 shaded cell and the end of the grid. And it's always the sum of what lies on the right side or below the digit, the number, below the clue. But then, in each of those alignments, all digits must be different. But what happens in this special puzzle is that some cells must remain empty, which has been the case in some other Kakuro videos I've done in the past. But in this case, the empty cells should form a loop that travels along those digits, or along all those cells, and it does not cross or overlap itself. So I guess it's allowed to touch diagonally this way, so I think it does not count as touching actually. And what I've just drawn is probably very close to what will be in the correct solution. So now I haven't really looked into this puzzle. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, but something is really obvious, is that all 0 clues mean that we have empty cells. So I just fill those and they form a loop, and it's not necessarily a loop like this. It could be something along those lines. Well, this is not possible because of this 1 clue, but there may be some stuff like this. Well, actually, I think it's a straight line, because if it's not a straight line, then it has to go up and down 2 times, because it must go up and down the same amount of times. So, and this would make this sum a 0, not a 1. So this can't happen. So it has to be a straight line in here, and it has to go up this way and this way. But now a sum of 1 needs only 1 digit, so 1 other cell must be taken by the loop, and it can't be this one, because then we'd be forced to do that, and this one would be broken. So I think the digit 1 is here, and the loop has to do this and this. Here the loop is forced to go like this and like this. But what happens next is not that obvious. The loop can't do this because if it does this, it has to go down, and this 4 is broken. Actually, when you have two cells like this, if one of the cells is in the loop, then it can't go backwards, so it has to go forward along the wall. So this can't happen. So those two cells must contain digits, and they have to be 1 and 3 to fulfill this sum of 4. And now the loop has to go like this. And this is part of the loop, so the only way is to go like this. But then it doesn't have to go like this, but it will have to go this way at some point. And this way. There again, it can't be just a segment going through two cells and then leaving this one alone, because there has to be this and there has to be that, just in this way. This cell can't be in the loop because it would have to go backwards and overlap itself. So it has to contain a digit, and this sum of 2 can be made with only one digit. It has to be this 2. So there again, we have a drawing like this. And those cells must absolutely contain digits, because 22 requires at least 3 digits, which must be either 5, 8 and 9, or 6, 7, and 9. And now this is a real digit in a 5 sum, so it has to be this 5. The other digits are too big. And now those must be in the loop, and the remaining digits must be 8 and 9. Oh, I hadn't noticed, but there's a whole full lot of cells on those rows. 16 cells there are, so there will be a big amount of loop cells. Now this cell, the loop has to go this way and this way, and the only way this cell is part of the loop is by going this way and this way. Well, one fun fact is that I'm really not very good in loop puzzles like snake puzzles or, well, you name it. But I think Kakuro will help me be better. This 5 clue can't be with 3 digits, because 3 digits add up to at least 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3. So there has to be at least one cell containing a loop, and with the same logic as in here, it has to be at least 2 cells. And this one can't be in the loop. So those cells are in the loop, and there's a 5 in here. So now it's like this, and like this as well, and here. 22 needs at least 3 digits, so these have to be digits again. So this has to go up, and here as well, and there on the left, and they can't close the loop, so let's go to the right, and I'm not sure about this. The loop can't go down here because those are digits, and perhaps I should pencil mark the digits in, well, some way like this. And now, where are we supposed to look? This 3 is interesting because I think the loop has to do a U-turn here, because if some, oh, not necessarily, no, oh, Well, if it doesn't, well, it can't be two parts going straight, because then this 3 would be impossible. All both cells would be taken in the loop and 3 would be impossible. But you could imagine something along those lines, but then you would have to go there, and this 12 would be impossible with only one cell available. So the only way is to go this way, and there, here, and now this 3 is with 2 non-zero clues. Well, all clues are non-zero. I mean with 2 digits, which are 1 and 2. And the loop can't go in here, because going in here would require to exit this way. So those are 4 digits. And 12 is with either 1, 2, 3, 6 or 1, 2, 4, and 5. Oh, this is a 3. This is, yes, that's a 3. In here we need 2 cells in the loop and 1 with the 2. How can this be done? If this is in the loop, then we have a turn here, a curve. It could be like this. But I got no proof of that. Oh, this 14 clue needs 2 digits. So no loop here. On the contrary, those 3 sums need to have some loop in there. This 5 sum needs to have some loop in there. And the loop will make this or that, just like here. So this is part of the loop, and there's a segment like this. I'm not sure whether 5 goes here or there. Is this going here, then down, and 5 here? We have no clue about what lies in here. Or is it going like this and there, or like this and there? Not sure about that. What about this 9? It could be just 1 digit, or it could be 2 digits. Those could be joined here. What about this? Does it go with that or that? Oh, this 9 will be with at least 2 digits because of this 1 or 2, and at most 3. So, oh, and there's a second digit here. Among those ones, oh, there will be 3 digits actually. And the loop can't go here because it's a cul-de-sac like in here. So those 3 cells contain digits, and therefore all those cells must be in the loop. The plot thickens. Going in the loop here can only be made this way, and it goes on this way. But how do they join? They can't join to a closed loop. So there has to be something like this. Or something like this. Oh. Or like this. This 10. It needs 2 digits, so this must be a digit. Now this cell can't be in the loop because it wouldn't have a way of escaping. So it has to be a digit as well. And the loop goes up. And this one goes up, and this one goes up, and they join in here. So this is a 9. And now those are digits, so the loop has to escape up there. Let's have a look at this portion. So 22 is made of those digits or those digits. And 8 is made of 3 digits, so only 5 can fit the intersecting cell. So those are 8, 9, 1 or 2, 2 or 1, 1 or 2. And this 1 or 2 is paired with this one. And a 6 is needed to complete this 9 clue. And those must be 1, 2, and 3. And because of this 1, 2 pair, that is a 3. That's 2 or 1, 1 or 2. And I just can't see how I'm supposed to disambiguate all of this. Oh, yes, I do. This one will be... Oh, no. No, it can't work this way. What is this all about? Oh no, this one will disambiguate. Okay. This one will be fulfilled with a 1 or 2 somewhere in there. And this one will disambiguate this, and it will chain through all those pairs. Okay. That's better. Now this one won't be here or there because there's already a 1 on those rows, so this is in the loop as well. And no. Oh, this has to go to the right anyway. Still not sure about what happens in here. The 1 can't go here, it could still go there. No, 1 can't go there. Or can it? Yes. If 1 goes there, then we have an 8 here, and there the loop escapes this way. That's a possibility. Where should I look? 1 doesn't go here, so this is part of the loop. 1 can still go there. If this is part of the loop, doing such a zigzag. I forgot to mention that this puzzle has been solved 14 times. And it has a rating of 98%, which is huge, which says that's a great puzzle, and so far it's really been great. Okay, now, so there's a 1 or 2 somewhere, and a cell in the loop. But, oh, and it means that this can't go up, because if this went up, then this would have to be a digit, and this would have to meet the rest of the loop and it would be closed, and well, it's not the case because of all those parts. So this does not go up, it goes right, and then where did this go? Is it here? Is it down there? Again, not sure about this. I just know that this has to be a 3. Only one digit, because there's this part of the loop and this one, and they do not meet here. They'll meet really in the end. The loop goes, well, sort of everywhere. So how do I resolve this? Does it go here? And this one down there? No. Oh, could go like this. Well, those are random consideration, and I've been missing this 7 clue for 20 minutes. Now it's here, and those block the loop from going through here or through there. What happens here? Could it be that? And that? It looks like it could be. I can't see what I'm supposed to do next. The 17 sum will need a great bunch of loop segments, loop cells at least. So there has to be at least one cell for the loop here. I can't go like this. So what would force me to go up or down? Not sure about this. It's either this way or this way. So this won't go up, because the other one has to go here or there. So it has to continue to the right. And what happens? Will it go down? No, it won't go down, because if it did, then this would also go here or there, and 4 cells would be used by the loop in this 24 sum, and 24 needs at least 3 digits. So it can't go down, so this has to be a digit. But it could still go up. No, it couldn't. If I go up here and this goes here, then this will have to go here, and this will have to go down again, and this 3 will be impossible. Let's just draw what I'm talking about. This should be something like this, and then they can't join, so it has to go down, and this 3 would be broken. So it has to go down, and here, no, not down, it has to go to the right, and now we know that this end of the loop must escape this way. So this has to be a 3, and still not sure about this. Does it go like this and down, or does it go like this with a 5 here? Still not sure. Now, this 3 makes this a 1 and this a 3. So what happens now? What are the possibilities here? This is a 1-digit clue because this has to go somewhere with this, so the 3 must be here. And it must come round this way. There's a digit here which is 2 or 1, and they meet this way. How am I ever to disambiguate this? With this, can this really be done? Well, that's frightening. I hope I didn't miss anything. So, how does it work? Is it down? Is it to the left? To the right? I mean. The mean difficulty has been rated 3 stars, but it's more like 4 stars to me, I think. But as I say, they're not very good with loop puzzles. Okay. What can I do next? I can't see anything that would help me choose what happens here. This 32 needs at least 4 cells. Oh, this 24 now. This 24 has only 3 cells, so they have to be 7, 8, and 9. So with this, we have a 9 or 8 here, 7, 8, 9 here, 7, 8, 9 there. So the loop doesn't go here. Now this 14 must be here 5 or 6 with 9 or 8. This 30 needs at least 4 cells, 4 digits, and there are still 6 cells in here. So if this goes down, it will take 2 cells. Oh! If it goes down, it takes 2 cells with only 4 cells remaining, but then it has to go this way, and it will have to go through this column again, leaving only 3 cells. So it's not possible. So it doesn't go down, it has to go to the right, and this must be a digit. And now it's still possible to go up here, provided it goes to the right immediately, so that 4 cells remain for the digits. So I can't rule out the loop going upwards here. Yes, and then it would, no, it can't. It can't, because it would make this a 9 and this would break this one sum. So it can't go up. It goes to the right, and this also goes to the right. And now this is part of the loop. It could still do this. And if it goes there, it can't go like this, because one would be in here. But there's something fishy in here. There has to be a loop somewhere. The loop has to come into this area. So now we know that the loop doesn't come this way. So it will have to come, it will have to go through this column twice. One time to enter, one time to leave, but this part is not possible, because if we come in this way, then we won't go here then there, because it would remove too many cells. There have to be 4 cells minimum here. So we only take 1 cell for the entrance and 1 cell for the exit. And they can only be here, because we can't exit here or there. So the exit will be here and the entrance will be here. Like this, like this, like this. And those digits must add up to 9, and those 4 digits must add up to 30. And this cell must remain empty, so this is a 1, this is an 8, and it goes like this, and this way here, and there. Wow. This is really a great puzzle. Not only the logic is beautiful, but I'm solving something with loops. That's something that almost never happens. Now those 3 digits must be 6, 7, and 9. 7 and 9 are impossible in this cell, so it has to be a 6, giving us a 5 and a 9. This is not a 9. Now those must be 7 and 9 because of this 9. That is 7, that is 9. This is 8, this is 9, this is 7. This is 8, this is 9. Well. And now, what happens in here? This must be a small digit. At most 4, and this is at most 6. So the only way to have 9 would be 4, 5 or 3, 6, but 3 is not available, so it has to be 4 and 5. This won't go up, so they join here. The loop has to go somewhere here. Well, how will this happen? On this row, I already have 7 digits. Only 1 and 2 are available for this row, so there must be at least three cells in the loop. How will we join the remaining ends? Will they both go in here? If this happens, then this will join this will meet this will go up there, and this will go this way because they won't meet, they won't close the loop here. But in this case, 1 and 2 will have to be there. still puzzled about this 102 that has to be disambiguated some. I had missed this 8. Oh, that's it now. So, sorry, that's typical of me, missing a clue. Okay, this 8. Okay. 8. Now, we'll need a third cell, and 8 with 3 cells is either 1, 2, and 5, or 1, 3, and 4. So 2 and 3 are impossible together. So it's 1, 9, 8, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. In those moments, I feel so Simonish, I must say. And now there's a 4 here. The loop goes like this and like this. This is a 5. The loop goes like this and like this because it won't close. So the loop goes on here. And now it looks like it could be this way and something along those lines with the 2 here. Would it work? I'm doubting. Oh, this 17 needs at least 3 cells. But 3 cells could be those. No, they couldn't. Three cells wouldn't be enough. If I try to go this way and this way, then these 3 cells would add up to 17, but they would be at most 4 plus 5 plus 2, which would make 11. So that is not possible. We need, 11, we need at least 1 more cell. But now if it's not like this and like this, it means that one of them has to go up and it must join the other end. So and this 24 needs at least 3 cells, so obviously this couldn't go this way. And this has to go somewhere in there. It can't go like this, because then everything would be broken. The 4, the 5, the 24. So this will go up somewhere in there and leave 3 cells. And one of them should be in the 17, right? With 2 and 4, no, 3 cells wouldn't be enough, so it can't go like this. So it really goes like this. And now does it go like this? 4 cells? No, because with 4, 2 and 5 that would make 11, making this a 6. No, making those 2. What? There's something wrong. Oh. This can't be a 6. Because the digits will be 7, 8, and 9. How will this work? If this is a 7, then those can't be more than 4. And this 5 doesn't work. I'm confused. This is some panic attack. This will have to go somewhere up there to join this. So only 3 cells. That's correct. Seven with 4 more cells. Oh no, I get it. 7 with 4 more cells would be impossible because 7, 5, 4, and 1 would make 17 already, so this cell wouldn't work. That's the minimum. 17 is the minimum for those 4 cells. So this has to go down. And those now must be the minimum values. Oh. And 4. And it goes here and there. No. Yes. That's a digit. Okay. So now there's at most 1 digit here, which is a 2. We need 8 and 9 somewhere in those cells, but this can't go up here because it would take a second cell, so it goes like this. And now, is it up right now or there? Now that this is a digit, here we need this. Oh. I know that people who are really good with the loops and everything would see instantly what has to be done. I never visualize anything. It's always an awful moment. And with paper and pencil, I'm totally stuck on that. Because I can't undo things. That's because my short-term memory is awful as well. Okay, stop talking about yourself. Well, stop complaining. What could happen? Could it be like this? With 2 in here? No, because this 9 would break. Actually, there's a digit here. If I put 2 in here, let's say I put 2 in this cell. then I can't put either 8 or 9 in here, and they must be somewhere. So the loop has to go here, and it breaks because the loop has to take another cell that should go to a digit. Okay, so this is part of the loop. And I can't have the 2 here, because if I make this a 2, then this has to be part of the loop, and that's impossible. That's a cul-de-sac. So the 2 must be in the corner. And this now can't be a digit, because then no digit is available. So this is a corner, and it goes like this, and this, and the only way is this way. And now this is an 8, this is a 1, this is a 9, and this completes this puzzle. And I'm very excited because it was both great and very difficult with my usual loop solving abilities. So now I'm going to check on Logic Masters Deutschland if I'm correct. But I think it's the case. Okay. Yeah. So I'm the 15th solver of this wonderful puzzle. It was really, really great. I absolutely loved it. And I hope there will be more Kakuros in the future, although my channel is bound to take a break in the near future. Now, thanks for watching this video, and see you later on SudoKanard.